We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Philadelphia Phillies. Major League Baseball on the Show starts now. Robin Roberts, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, listen, you don't have to know much about statistics to know that this is a bad one. How about this guy on the year as a starting pitcher? Left-handers are hitting over 300 against this guy. He's going to have to change something or he won't be pitching very long in this league.
Leading off tonight for
so striding in, Lou Brock. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First delivery to him on the way. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball one. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
2-0 count, the pitch. The count now at 2-1. Not the warmest night you'll see around here, and even 50 degrees at game time. The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
So he sets him down swinging. Lou Brock goes down for the first out of the game.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Standing in now, Rogers Hornsby, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The average sits at 286 here to start play. 8 home runs and 16 RBIs. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. Stepping up now, Stan Musial, looking to at least put the ball in play here this inning. Here's the first pitch to him. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire.
And the catcher grabs it to retire the side. The inning is over. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Jack Flaherty will be towing the rubber for the Cardinals. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty D, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
So coming to the plate, Jimmy Rollins. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Not shortstop, Jimmy.
Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this is going to be an interesting watch for me. I can only think back to when you're facing an ace. The team's playing well, you're confident, you go to the ballpark and you want to set the tone. Everybody's in the hitters meetings trying to formulate a game plan to combat what this guy's been able to do throughout the course of the season so far. This should be an interesting game of cat and mouse today.
pops this one up. On the run is Brock, but this will land untouched. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Hit in the air down the left field line. Brock's in pursuit. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Batting second, the second baseman, Chase Utley.
At the plate, Chase Utley. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
0-1 count and the pitch. A runner at second, nobody out. And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Count still full, 3-2. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
Batting third, the third baseman,
So stepping in, Mike Schmidt, who was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. First pitch of the at-bat. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0 is in there for strike one.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
All even now, 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Coming to the plate now, Chuck Klein, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Dan, you find yourself in trouble early, putting guys on base, but then you're able to wiggle out of it, get 2 quick outs, You think you're going to get your team off the field, and with 2 outs, you give up a run-scoring base hit.
You know what happens sometimes, Dero? You lose concentration. You find yourself in a tough spot. You get 2 outs. You think you're just almost out of it, and you lose concentration, and that might have been what happened in that case.
Ryan Howard is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. 1-2 now. Flaherty has a reputation, or a knack if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty D, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career. Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Klein ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. On now to the top half of inning number 2. It's the Phillies 1 and the Cardinals nothing. Second inning set to go, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Albert Pujols.
Albert Pujols.
Pitch on the way. The 1-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful, because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Here's the pitch.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Here it comes, the 3-0. It's a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone! A solo shot here to left. Home run number 9 on the year, and the Redbirds are even now at 1 run apiece.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Settling in now, Jim Edmonds. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Here comes the first pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. No outs, nobody on. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Now here's a comebacker back to the mound, and he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Batting 5th, the catcher, Ted Simmons.
Now at the plate, Ted Simmons. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First offering on its way.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Into the box now, Scott Rowland. Hit sharply on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
Ozzie Smith is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. The 0-1. Here's a blooper out toward left center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Batting up, the pitcher, number 22, Jack Flaherty.
Stepping in now, Jack Flaherty, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. The 0-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Klein is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But the Cards are able to tie things up on this solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. All even now at 1-1. Into the box now, Greg Luzinski. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup.
Luzinski.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Count is 1-2 now. Here it comes. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Popped him up. Rowland has room in foul territory. 1 away.
Batting seventh, the catcher, Darren Dalton.
Stepping in, Darren Dalton, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. The pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
In now, Shane Victorino. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Victorino is really a well-balanced hitter. That doesn't seem to matter whether he's facing a right-hander or a lefty. He makes a lot of loud contact either way, which is quite rare in today's game.
Yeah, you can tell this guy really pays attention, puts time in the cage, studies the video, seems to always have a game plan, and is not off balance too much.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Phillies down in order. Through 2, we're tied 1 apiece. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Lou Brock. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
2 balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. Hit hard but foul. Lined into left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
At the plate now, Rogers Hornsby. Pitch outside. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Now the 1-0. On the ground to third. Schmidt has it, and that's the first out. Ready for another chance. Stan Musial. First pitch of the at-bat. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-1. Chop this one right side. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now. And now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Albert Pujols. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
A strike, and it's 2-1.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
The set and the 2-1.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
The set and the 3-1 pitch. Line to the right side, but foul. Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. 1 left for the Cardinals. Home half of the 3rd coming up, tied at 1. Bottom of the inning now, and set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, Robin Roberts.
Robert.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the 1st out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
To the plate now, Jimmy Rollins. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Second shot now. He doubled to start out the home first. Here comes the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. 1 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
The batter.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Chase Utley. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
2 out, nobody on. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
Into the box, Mike Schmidt. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 1-0. And that's off his leg on the mound. No chance to make a play. Let's see if he's okay out there. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. So now to the plate, Chuck Klein, as he'll take a look at ball 1. So far this season, Klein has an eye-grabbing batting line, one that resides above the 340 plateau.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
Ready with the 2-0. 3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
3 balls, no strikes. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Boy, this is a big inning, Bruin. How about back-to-back singles? The bags are loaded, and he is in deep trouble.
Yes, he is, no doubt about it. Nothing fires you up more than knocking the donut off your bat on you.
And he tries to get to the backhand, but it gets on by. And not in time as the run scores. And he's safe.
Hey, this one's a long way from being over, D-Roll, but that big base hit right there gives him a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Dan, without question right there. Huge at bat. Gives his team the lead. Hopefully the pitcher's able to settle down now. He's got some runs on his back, and he's able to go out and execute.
Into the box now, Greg Luzinski. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. That's wide, 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Has a look, now the pitch.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And a slider called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. 3 innings complete. It's the Phillies 3 and the Cardinals 1. Leading off the inning, Jim Edmonds, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch coming, here it is. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone to lead off the inning. So there's number 400. What a moment as one of the game's best circles the bases again in his great career.
Yeah, and to me, this is one of those career-defining moments, guys. When you make your way into the 400 home run club, you're going to start being mentioned amongst the greatest power hitters to ever play this game. It's rarefied air up there, and it's been really incredible to watch him perform.
Stepping in now, Ted Simmons, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. And this ball runs away for ball two. 2-1. And now pitch on the way. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Fastball too high, ball 4. Coming to the plate now, Scott Rowland. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Breaking ball that drops in for a strike. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. Simmons on at first, nobody out. A bouncer to the left side. And he got caught in between hops at short, and that kicks on by him.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
Standing in now, Ozzie Smith, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here's the 0-1. Smith stands just shy of 6 feet at 5'11" and bats from both sides of the plate. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment. Here's the 0-2. Hops this one up. Rollins has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jack Flaherty, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's set and the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Lou Brock. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much. You know there's a potential base open right there. Maybe sit off speed.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, and that's in there, base hit. 1 run is in. Throw comes to second. And the throw's wide as it gets by him at second. And he will make it up to third base, as that is a gift there off of what was a terrible throw. So some real problems out there that time, as it'll wind up in E7. At the plate, Rogers Hornsby as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
He's set. The 0-1. Hit back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. In to score is the runner from third. Now a 5-3 game.
Yeah, Matt, I think his only hope is to try to get out of this fourth inning and maybe try to regroup for the fifth. But this is 8 hits he's given up already, so he might even have trouble doing that.
In now, Stan Musial. A little late on the fastball here as this is bounced foul just off to the left. Strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make or break moment in this game. When you're playing a first place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in a game and then mount a comeback.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. In the dirt here. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Cardinals 5 and the Phillies 3. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And now it'll be the catcher, Darren Dalton.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And that's out number 1.
Oh, that'll make you smile as a pitcher. You make a good pitch, you blow the guy's bat up, and then you make the play yourself. In your head, you're thinking, nice swing, meat.
Into the box now. Shane Victorino comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The 1-1 home. Misses up and in. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. This is flared out towards second. Throw gets him, 2 down. Digging in, Robin Roberts. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to.
Line to shortstop. He's there to make the play, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Albert Pujols. Here it comes. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not tacking the strike zone anymore.
The 2-1. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. Jim Edmonds waits on deck. Hit sharply on the ground, and that'll just elude his outstretched glove for a base hit.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day one of this season, and it's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
At the plate now, Jim Edmonds, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first down. The next to bat for St. Louis, Ted Simmons, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 5 runs, 9 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. So a good job for him there to bounce back after giving up 4 last time around. Home half of the 5th coming up. Cards lead it 5-3. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Jimmy Rollins. On its way is pitch number 75. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Chase Utley. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
The 0-1 pitch. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. On to first, and there were 2 down. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Mike Schmidt, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First offering on its way. Three runs, 7 hits, and 1 error in the ball game for the Phillies so far. And it's 1-1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the time run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Phillies down in order. They're still down 5-3. Chris Short will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Number 41, Chris Short.
Digging in, Scott Rowland. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Into the box, Ozzie Smith. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Two and 0. That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. The pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And he'll put this away for the second out. Red Shandies will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 11, Red Shandies.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Into the box, Lou Brock. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here comes the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Now the 2-1.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
2 out here and a runner at second. A bouncer up the middle. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Jose De Leon enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and standing in the outfielder Chuck Klein. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
2-0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone. This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2-1 now. And the pitch. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Ryan Howard comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Tapped out in front of home. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in, Greg Luzinski. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. The 1-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
The 2-2. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. Frozen for strike 3, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. At the plate, Rogers Hornsby. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. To first, scooped up. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Digging in to try it again, Stan Musial. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The 1-0. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Albert Pujols will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Runners on first with 1 down. On the ground to short. Could this be 2? To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Nothing doing there for St. Louis as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Striding in once again, Darren Daulton, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here comes the 0-1. 1-1. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. And the pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Right fielder is on the run, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. At the plate, Shane Victorino. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
And it's 1-2.
1-2.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Johnny Callison will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Johnny Callison.
And that misses inside. 1-0. Ground ball foul down the left side. This is on the ground over to first. Reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Phillies down in order. They're still down 5-3. Cliff Lee has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 33, Cliff.
Stepping into the box, Jim Edmonds. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the fourth. First pitch on its way. Lee has compiled over 2,100 innings of work in his major league career, and through those innings he's worked to a whip under 1.20. League average is around 1.3, so that's a respectable number. Now the 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Into the box now, Ted Simmons, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. He's got it. And there are 2 away now. Standing in, Scott Rowland, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First delivery to him on the way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Klein will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals, and it remains 5-3. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Giovanni Gallegos will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Ken Boyer is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Jimmy Rollins. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. And it's fouled away. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
And he fouls this one off. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Stepping in now, Chase Utley. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0 home. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. To 1-2 now. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
So now to the plate, Mike Schmidt. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game.
Well, this guy's been unhittable all year, but eventually you knew somebody would get to him. That's the first home run he's given up all year. But like all good relievers, he has to have a short memory and put it behind him.
Standing in now, Chuck Klein, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Swing and a ground ball to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But the Phils draw a bit closer thanks to this solo home run. 9th inning straight ahead. It's down to 1 at 5-4 now. Rick Wise enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Ozzie Smith will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. Pitch on the way. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. Klein moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Ken Boyer, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Ready with the first pitch, here it comes. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. Now the 2-1 is strike 2 swinging. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Grounded to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Throw gets him 2 down. And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Lou Brock. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch on its way. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Strike taken up in the zone.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Big breaking ball and a beauty that time. 1-2.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. They lead it 5-4. Jason Isringhausen takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Ready for another shot now. Ryan Howard is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Pitch on the way. A ball and 2 strikes.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Sharply hit ball back up the middle. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the 9th.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. At the plate, Greg Luzinski, as he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat. It's strike 1. The 0-1 pitch.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. He's running at first for the Phillies. Number 53, Bobby Abreu.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number one is stranding him on base. And now with one out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Into the box, Darren Dalton, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. One out, one on in a one-run game. Slider laid off for a ball. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Quick check on that tying run at first. Back in standing. And he missed with it. Ball four. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Stepping up to the plate, Shane Victorino. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and one strike.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn two, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
0-1, here it comes. Hot shot down the line, but this will get foul for strike two. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
Tying and winning runs on base here with one big out. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
Heading out towards shallow right. Musial will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2. Mike Lieberthal will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Now batting, the pitcher, Mike Lieberthal.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. He's the last chance with the tying and winning runs on base, and 2 men gone here in the 9th. And he falls behind 0-2. Philly down to their last strike. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The 0-2 shoots this one over to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4 the final tally. The Cardinals get their division-leading 30th win of the year. Jack Flaherty earns win number 4 on the season. Jason Isringhausen wraps it up for the save, his 12th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Final line score tonight. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 5 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For Philadelphia, 4 runs on 9 hits. 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 18 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.